It's hellorodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. It's early in the morning. I was up making the movie about the moon, and then I went back to sleep. I didn't go back to sleep. I went back to bed, but I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about doing just a video, and not that I get that many videos, not that I get that many viewers anymore, but just a video about what YouTube used to be like. When YouTube first started, I remember I was watching Charlie Rose, and there was some guy who turned out to be Chad Hurley, who was on, I turned it on like in the middle, and they kept saying YouTube, where I couldn't understand what they were saying. I couldn't understand it. So I started YouTube. I mean, if you say it, I couldn't understand that. I'd never heard that word before. So I did some research, and I found YouTube. And then I started looking at it, getting involved with it. And I said, man, this is great. This is fantastic. This will change the world. I made a video once where I thought that a Nobel Peace Prize winner would come out of YouTube. And I still think that could happen. YouTube is really, it's almost like magic. When it was first started, it was like magic. Now it's like old hat, it's like, everybody, we've always had YouTube. No. Someone like me I remember the dial telephone. You never really call long distance because, boy, that's really expensive. YouTube was terrific in the beginning. It was like a community of people. There was one time I was the 75th most subscribed person on YouTube. That ought to tell you something about how YouTube has changed. Of course, the reason I was 75th is because they put me on this thing called what was it? It was a guy, what was his name? It was some guy from Australia. He was really a nice person, really, a community kind of a guy. And he made the suggestion to somebody at YouTube that they put me on the sign-up page. So they put me on there. I didn't even know what it meant. And all of a sudden I got like 2,500 subscribers. So when you look at my subscriptions, it's like about 3,800, 3,700. So about 2,500 of those were just people that came and clicked on that thing. And that boosted me way up into the, because they wanted to promote people that they liked. So they liked me. Because I was a lot different then. As far as my YouTube identity. And I'm still pretty much the same person, except I just freaked out when this election cycle hit. Because I just looked at it and I thought, man, this is unbelievable. I can't understand what's happening, and it just totally freaked me out. But YouTube is a magical thing. Such an amazing thing. There's this kid from Japan that I've been watching a little bit. He's into photography, big time into photography. And he is funny. He's really, really young, and he's funny, and he speaks perfect English. I mean, this kid is really, he's great. I don't remember his name. Let's see if I can get his name for you. I think I have one of his videos in my favorites. He's this kid. I can't believe I don't have his I thought I had one of his videos favorited. Oh, that's a bummer. I hope I didn't lose a kid. I think I subscribed to him, but the subscriptions are all screwed up. Mine are. That's something that YouTube's had a problem with ever since the beginning. Things get screwed up, and used to in the old days, people would bitch and complain. And now people don't care because I guess they got used to it. Let's see. Let's see if his name shows up in my list. Yeah, there you go. This is a kid right here. Mijonju. Mijonju. This kid's great.
I love cameras like a fat boy who loves chocolate cake. Hey, so what's up with the camera? You guys welcome to the gym. Wait, this mask. Can you hear me? Probably pretty hard, huh? Hold on, let me take this mask off. Alright, finally, you can hear my voice. Okay, you guys probably thinking and worrying about the radiation from Fukushima to Tokyo, but there's nothing much to worry about because there are a lot of information on the links I left below, so check it out because I'm not going to explain too much. First of all, I'm not a nuclear expert or any kind of scientist, so I won't be, talking about that. I'm more like a camera maniac. On today's Mijonju show, nothing much, just about...
Listen to his opening.
I love
cameras.
Like a fat boy who loves chocolate cake.
Like a fat boy who loves chocolate cake. I tell you, this kid knows a lot about cameras. And so that's a wonderful thing about YouTube is if you find something that you want to learn about, you can get on YouTube and learn about it. In the beginning, it was mostly vlogging, people doing what I do. Someone was saying, in the beginning, it was like girls talking about makeup, stuff like that. It was great. It was such a new thing. I remember a lonely girl, 15, 16, or whatever it was. That was I think the greatest phenomenon of YouTube. People couldn't figure out if it was real or if it wasn't real. It was beautiful. Now it's like people are jaded. YouTube, just get a camera, make a video. Yeah, but it's interesting. You can make real connections and make real interesting. You can find all kinds of stuff now. Like this guy, Mijonju. He's great. This is a young kid, and he is a great vlogger. I put on one of his videos, "You're a great vlogger." He is. He is a tremendous vlogger. But he's got a point of view. He's sharing his love of cameras and his skill. I don't share anything except just get on here because I'm not really sharing. I'm just venting or. I guess I'm sharing, but it's, I don't accept friend requests. Like what's a friend? A friend, let me tell you something about this. This is an interesting story. I don't have many phone numbers of people on YouTube because, it's just the way it is. But this one person, I had a phone number. And so, I went through this whole medical thing, So I wanted to call this person after this whole thing was over. I wanted to call this person because the person doesn't watch my videos anymore. Once in a while, they'll threw up a comment the other day, But so after a while, there was one reason I needed to talk to this person. So I called, and then the person said to me, "Oh, and I heard you having some problems, medically." And I thought. That's one reason that I think the whole friends list thing is so freaking stupid, Maybe there's a reason for the friends list. I don't know. I never took friends. I always rejected them, Except on my other channel, if somebody wants to be my friend, I think I'll be their friend, but I won't ever answer any emails. Unless I really know them, what's the point of that crap? It's stupid. But I was talking to this person on the phone, and was talking to him about this thing that I wanted to discuss. And then a little bit into the conversation, the person goes, "Yeah, I heard you were having a little bit of medical problems," and I was kind of shocked by that, because this is a person that I thought that I had some sort of a connection with, and how much time does it take to get on the phone and call somebody and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or send me an instant message. I haven't talked to that person since, because I was like, at that point in the conversation, it was like I was kind of shocked by it. I was. But YouTube is a very, very special place. And I can't really blame that person. I don't really take it. I took it personally, and I still take it personally. But, everyone has their own way of dealing with things. So because I don't deal well with certain kinds of things. Certain kind of things I don't deal well with. And I'm sure people wish that I was more sensitive, but I'm actually a fairly sensitive person. I'm just passionate. I said my brother got I got the fire, my brother got the light, and for me, the fire is passion and the light is wisdom. And passion without wisdom is just, it's what I am. See you later.